Police on scene here in McGregor as a truck has gone off the road from the major flooding in the area. The driver is still trapped inside and emergency personnel have arrived to assist. We're urging the public to please stay home during this state of emergency.
Help me, get me out of this truck. Is she seriously doing a news report while I'm stuck in the truck? Ah, man, I'm gonna be on the news. This is terrible. Can you please stop recording and get me out of this truck? Guys, I'm pretty sore. It's been a couple of days. I got my ribs bruised up, but we're gonna grab a coffee and we're gonna relax because today's finally the day I'm gonna try to get back to work.
Good morning, everyone. We're getting reports that the water levels in McGregor are returning to normal and travel may resume. It's been 2 days since a driver crashed his work truck into the river. We're now accepting live calls from our viewers here this morning. Let's see who our first caller is.
Listen here, it wasn't my work truck, it was my mini truck, and it was a ditch with water.
Oh, the call must have got disconnected. I guess that'll be it for today.
Disconnected? You guys hung up on me, but I don't have all day to keep calling in. I gotta go back to work. I'm gonna run to the shop because I gotta check our email, see if we got any jobs, and I want to see if there's any damage done. Well, guys, I'm just pulling up to the shop, and there is so much damage done. All the gravel I laid yesterday is gone. I don't know what to do. There's big ruts everywhere. We're gonna have to call the insurance company. Hi, is this McGregor Insurance?
Yes, it is. How can I help you?
Well, boys, I just got off the phone with the insurance company and they said they're going to send an agent over and check everything out. But it looks like we're going to be covered. It's just we're not allowed to actually move anything. So I guess we're not going to be able to do a job with our equipment. I just can't believe all the damage. Look at this crater, and where's my fence? It disappeared. It's probably under all that gravel. Well, our storage units, I checked inside. They're not wet, but the outside is just destroyed. So we're gonna have to get that all fixed up, put all new gravel because that stuff is no good anymore. But we spent $1,500 on this and we took a lot of time to do it and it's gone. Anyways, I'm gonna go check my email and see if we got any work. So it looks like we got one job so far today. We're going to go up there. It's about a 2-hour drive. I already got the excavator rented and we're going to meet up with a millionaire. He bought this property. He got a pond on the property, but he wants to make it bigger. I ended up getting a loan of my buddy's truck because I'm trying to get insurance money off mine so we get a little bit of extra. But his truck is dirty on the inside. He needs to clean it out. But we're rolling up to the job there now. You think he would have opened the gates for me? Let's give it a push. Ugh. They're pretty rough. He needs new ones. Let's see if he would change them out. Well, he got a Cadillac, so he must have some money. So I just finished talking to the homeowner. He just bought this property not even a month ago. He wants a retaining wall put in here, but he wants the pond done first. So we're going to do the pond, and he wants it as big as possible. So we're going to dig out as much as we can today. If you guys are enjoying this content, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. So money's not a problem for this guy because he's a multi-millionaire. So we're able to do this pond as big as we can today. And in the future, he wants us to come back out and do a couple more jobs. It's just he's not living here full time yet. So it'll probably be like another month before we're out here to do the retaining wall. And he wants another garage built. He wants a lot of things done. I must say this 290 is actually a nice machine. I've been thinking about getting one a little bit bigger than our 180 and we'll have two bigger machines, but I don't know which one to get, so I'm glad I was able to rent this one and try it out. So what do you guys think? Should I keep the 180 or should I get this 290 excavator? Let me know in the comments what you think. I got about half this job done so far. We just got to dig out this little area over here, and this is where the beach will be later on. Woo, that was hard work, but we got it done. We got this job done for now. Later on we will be digging this out a bit more, but that's all we wanted for right now. Now I gotta spread this dirt out and try to slope it out, but it is so wet it's gonna be hard to do. So I'm gonna do my best, and later on we'll probably come back and touch it up. It's been a couple hours, but I got this job done now. It looks good. The material was just so wet I couldn't really grade it the best that I wanted to. But he got a nice big pond now that he can go fishing in, and that's all he wanted for now, so I'm happy with it. But it's time to go collect the money. We made $45,000 off a 1-day job, which is really good money. But I got a phone call and we have another one to go to, so I'll see you guys when I get there. You guys might notice I'm missing $100,000. That's because I ordered a brand new truck and it should be here in a couple weeks. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So this job right here is actually from a buddy of mine. He's the manager of this delivery company. They used to have a fuel tank in the back and they had it on a concrete pad. So we got to beat up the concrete pad and get rid of it. It's just a simple, easy job for us to do. Easy money pretty much. This is actually another excavator I'm thinking about getting because I can have the buster and it's just a good sized machine. It got 0 turn and I can do smaller jobs with it. But I don't know if I should get it. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what I should do with this one too. So I found it a bit easier to pluck under and haul it because this concrete is reinforced. It's strong. They had a bunch of tanks on it, so it's pretty thick too. But we're just going to take our time. And this is why I need a buster on the excavator. It's just so much easier. So I rented this excavator and it came with a finishing bucket and this bucket here that's for digging trenches, but I think it'd probably be better for trying to actually rip apart the concrete where it's smaller. So we're gonna give that a try and put it in a pile because I got a dump truck hired on and it should only be one load and then we're done with this job because they're not putting another concrete pad back here. They need a bit more room for their trucks. Well guys, I got this job done and it was a pretty easy one. I do like this excavator, but in order for me to get this one, I would have to sell the 180 because they're pretty similar in size. So I ended up making $5,000. I gave him a discount where he is a friend and hopefully we can get more work with him. But I also got off the phone with the insurance agent and he was at the property and he did the price on everything. He checked all the equipment and the damage and we are covered and he got a check for us. So we gotta go back to the yard and meet with him. So after signing a bunch of paperwork, we ended up getting $300,000, which is way more than I thought I was gonna get. So we got almost $500,000. I think I can fix the ground for $50,000 on this property. So that leaves us with $250,000 to get another business or buy more equipment. Because our storage units and my shop, there's no major damage on the inside from the water. So I end up buying another skid steer because winter's coming up and we need another one for contracts we're going to be getting. So I ended up with this Komatsu. It's not the newest, it didn't cost me too much, and it's not that big. But I'm going to use it to fix these holes. I actually got a dump truck on the way with some better material. Well, that dump truck looks familiar. We had one just like it, but ours was white. I would like to have another one. I think I shouldn't have sold it, but we weren't that big at that point. We weren't doing any big jobs, so I didn't really need it. But we're getting to the point now. We kind of need a bigger dump truck than the one we got. All we got is the pickup one. The only problem I can see with this skid steer is there's no actual glass on the cab, so it's going to be a bit cold in the winter. But I have an amazing idea for that. I'm going to let my new hire that I get use this one and I get the nice toasty cab. How about that? I think that's a good idea. Well, if my calculations are right, we're going to need 10 dump truck loads of this material to just try to fix around the shop. And I should be able to do around the storage units with 2 loads from that truck of gravel. I'm hoping I can get away with that. Well, I just got back from lunch and we got a massive pile of dirt. I guess they were hauling all through lunch hour, but this is what we got to do. And I guess we're going to have to get the excavator for it because it's way too much for the skid steer now. So I think I got way more than enough to finish this job. We probably got enough to build up some of the ditches so we don't have so much problems with the water. I should have put some culverts down and actually did some water management, but I'm a bit cheap. I guess next time that happens, we do have insurance, so it would be covered. Well, boys, we got it all done. We got all the new gravel put down. We ended up with 2 loads and it was more than enough. I'm not going to take it at the ditch because that's no good anyway. And the fence, I'm not going to fix that this year because I got a feeling after we start snow plowing around here, there's not going to be a fence anyway. Well, I think everything looks good. I'm going to have to fix the ditches up later on, but that's not a big problem right now. So I just got the parts for my semi, so I'm going to finish that while we still got a bit of daylight left. And this is going to be it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.